Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Enchant Films. In the world of reality shows, there's no other show like Shark Tank. This show is all about the business where it solely focuses on prospective investors, or is known as sharks, who are willingly ready to make an entrepreneur's dreams come true by investing in their small business and making it big. The show has been very popular among the people, and we are pretty sure you want to know some pretty juicy details which are kept hidden, so here you go. Producer focuses on the entrepreneur more than the product. Since this is a reality show, the producers want their rating to go as high as possible, and that can only happen if there are interesting people on the show. So when they are casting the entrepreneur, they value them more than the product an entrepreneur has to offer. They want to find a captivating business, product, and idea, but more importantly, they want to find a person who has all these great qualities, but also seems interesting, something which will attract the viewers and will help them increase the popularity of the show.
Deal was never made, despite being an awful person. However, Copa Divino
Each pitch is way longer than it seems on TV. Pitching is the most exciting part of this reality show. The entrepreneurs have to pitch their business in front of celebrity investors for their business. The pitches are so exhilarating that it makes the investor afraid they might miss out on a great opportunity to make money if they don't make a deal. All this process takes a very long time rather than what it looks like on TV. An average pitch runs for about 1 or 2 hours, but the makers do a great job by cutting it to a short time, precisely 8 minutes for TV.
all the way from Idaho to pitch their handcrafted, wooden-framed, environmental-friendly eyewear.
The show films for more than 9 hours. When the shooting starts, the cast doesn't know when they are going to stop the shoot. Sometimes it takes more than 9 hours to complete a shoot for a single episode. The reason behind this is that they usually do 10 to 12 business deals a day, and the deals pitching takes a long time to wrap up. Because of this, their shooting goes on for about 12 hours too. The cast goes along very well with each other. All the investors enjoy each other's company, but when they are shooting for such a long time, they get exhausted at the end of the day, making them miserable and annoyed with each other because they hardly get to eat in between the shoot, so all of them are very down when the shooting ends. Sometimes they have to continue the shoot the next day, and they get very little rest for it. They even have to wear the same clothes the next day to continue the shoot.
Pounced on the opportunity and now are available in over 3,000 stores across the United States.
Echo Valley Meats makes the best meat you'll ever eat.
Extra pressure is applied on the entrepreneur when they come on the stage. Since Shark Tank is a TV show and the makers try to make their best to make it more exciting and interesting, one technique they use for doing this is that when the entrepreneur joins the sharks on the stage, there's a long, uncomfortable pause for filming. The sharks are silently watching them, which makes them nervous because of all the extra pressure applied to them. When in reality, the pause is for the filming because the investors can't begin their pitch unless the camera has filmed the entrepreneur from all angles, and it takes almost a minute for that. Meanwhile, the entrepreneurs go crazy thinking about the silence he deals with when he meets the investors for the first time.
We are the founders of Lolico.
The Emmy Award-winning show now closing in on a mega...
Investors don't know about the business until the pitching starts. To make the show more interesting, the makers keep the sharks in dark about the business deal they have to pitch for until the time for pitching comes. So when the sharks are pitching their deal, these are some genuine moments and reactions from the sharks. The makers try their best and go through great lengths to make sure that the sharks don't know about the business, or else the show won't be working much. The producers on the show are quite shocked when they realize people think that investors know about the businesses beforehand, when in reality it's the opposite.
Drama.
Is it more fun than your day jobs?
This is a day job sometimes. We've got so many companies now. Think about it.
There's an on-set psychiatrist for every entrepreneur after the pitch ends. The entrepreneurs, after filming their segment, are required to meet with an on-set psychiatrist. The makers make sure this happens before they are afraid they haven't scarred them for life. The psychiatrist checks how they are working with their performance because there were several cases of the contestant breaking down over their bad performances or how they appeared on the stage to present their business ideas. The time of pitching is a very emotional roller coaster ride moment, and it can affect a person's mental health, so they make sure every contestant goes home with a healthy mind. How thoughtful.
If you want to create a brand value so that somebody who's working in Texas, Pittsburgh, Maine, Florida...
Not every business deal ends up happening after the show. This may come as a shock for many of you, but it is true that not every deal in the show ends up happening. Any offer which the investors make while filming the show is not official. About 1 in 5 deals ends up happening after the show. Sometimes the shark pull off their deal when they find out the entrepreneurs lied about their company's finances during the pitching. Sometimes the contestants themselves change the deal. Mark Cuban once revealed that it's mostly the entrepreneurs who pull out of the deal and not the investors.
Say yes to a decision when maybe they don't understand it completely. Maybe they're not in the...
Right. The investors wear hidden earpieces while filming. The sharks are required to wear hidden earpieces because if producers see that a contestant has an unusual backstory or any emotional story related to their business, they would secretly remind a shark to ask them about it to spice up the show more. Some investors hate backstories. They think that backstories are a way to hide the reality of the business. But since its makers demand, they have to follow it.
I've never been outside of San Francisco, I'm sorry.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.